Ooh, get some feathers off. Hi everyone, I'm 34 weeks pregnant and 2 days today. Hopefully the camera is positioned right. I'm using my camera to film this and Dave's not here, so I think it might be a little bit lopsided, so sorry about that. But I couldn't find the tripod, so I had to make do with the table and a couple of books. So hopefully it's not too bad. And you can actually see my face, not just my belly, which I tested it a couple of times before, and my belly is so huge it seemed to take up the whole camera and you couldn't actually see my face. So hopefully it's not too bad at the moment. Here with little Curtis. He's having some cheesy snacks, aren't you? Watching the Wiggles? Sorry it's been a while since I've updated. I've been, I guess, not really that busy, but I've been lazy, I suppose. So, and I've had a few things to update you guys on, but not a lot really that has changed with symptoms and stuff. Still, I get the heartburn occasionally, but it hasn't been too bad. I haven't really had any sleepless nights. Luckily, this time around, like in my pregnancy, I've just been able to sleep, which I'm really thankful for, because with Curtis, I had really bad insomnia, but yeah, I've been lucky this time around. I've been able to sleep. It's been a bit hard sometimes to get comfortable, but once I'm asleep, yeah, I'm pretty much asleep, unless Curtis wakes me up, or I need to go to the toilet, and that does happen quite a lot too. But I'll go to the toilet and then I'll be able to go back to sleep. Yeah, and the heartburn hasn't really been too bad either, so that's been okay. I still get the leg cramps occasionally. They just, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but not too bad. And what else? I've noticed a lot lately, especially within the last couple of weeks, I've been a little bit more out of breath than usual. So if I go for a walk or something, I'm, I haven't even gone that far and I'm like, so yeah, I've been feeling more so pregnant than ever, just heavy and breathless. Put on quite a bit of weight, which I did with Curtis as well, so I'm over 70 kilos now, which I don't like to admit, but hopefully, once the baby's out, I'll try to get back to my normal weight, which wasn't that great anyways, but hopefully try to get back into shape. I had an appointment to discuss, well, as you know, I've got gestational diabetes, so they wanted me, at my hospital, wanted me to do an ultrasound to see how big the baby was. I asked them, if the baby is big, what happens, kind of thing, and am I going to get induced and all that sort of stuff, and they said that if the baby looks rather on the large side, then most likely they would have induced me at 39 weeks. They try, with gestational diabetes women at my hospital, they try not to let us go over the 40 weeks, but they don't really, want to have to induce you. Obviously they prefer you to go into birth naturally, sort of thing. So with Curtis, I was induced. I was 41 weeks pregnant. What's that? Where did you get that from? Your jumper. Yeah, I was 41 weeks pregnant. I had to get induced. I was already in labour with Curtis. I had been having contractions 2 days prior to having him, but no, it's yucky, that one. But my cervix hadn't softened, and I also got, I always forget what it's called, cholestasis, which I didn't know at the time how serious cholestasis was, but I've recently looked up on it, and yeah, it can get pretty bad. So yeah, I had to get induced, and that cleared up the itchiness I had and all that. Oh, I had to, in order to get rid of the cholestasis, which is kind of like liver failure, yeah, I had to have a baby. So thankfully I've been getting checked regularly with this pregnancy for cholestasis, and thankfully I haven't had it. I get paranoid if I start scratching, like you don't know how paranoid I start to get, because it was absolutely horrible and it can lead to childbirth, stillborn and stuff like that. So hopefully I don't get it again. And yeah, it was horrible. Like I didn't really get much stretch marks with Curtis, and I haven't had any so far with this baby either, but I've still got heaps of scarring from the itchiness, like from scratching when I was pregnant with Curtis, from the cholestasis. It was just horrible, like just was red raw. Like I think if you watch back at some of my old videos, especially the labour and delivery one, you'll see how bad it actually got. And it wasn't just my tummy, it was like everywhere. It was itchy, even like in between my fingers and stuff like that. So thankfully I haven't had it, or you know, thankfully I was able to, you know, get induced with Curtis, and he was okay, and thankfully I haven't had any signs of getting it with this pregnancy, and they were aware of it as well, so we're able to, you know, obviously more aware of if it does come up again, that I can fully treat it. Speaking on birth and stuff like that, I had a doctor's appointment to discuss I think I said that already, but anyway, to discuss what's going to happen with this baby. And I had to have another ultrasound, which I did yesterday. And the baby's looking like a good size, so he's not too big. It's normal apparently. Finish? You want to get down? Yeah? No? You want to stay up there? You want to dance to the wiggles? Dance? Yeah? Woohoo! Yeah, the wiggles. Well, anyway, sorry, I got distracted. I'll put you down. 1, 2, 3. Dance, you play. Play. I forgot what we were saying now. Yeah, that's right. Baby's looking like a normal size. You want to get back up there? So I shouldn't be induced at 39 weeks, but I'm not sure now. Hopefully, like, I'll have a natural birth, but I'm not sure whether they'll induce me after 40 weeks, so I'll have to ask my doctor in the next appointment. I was a little bit disappointed with the ultrasound because he didn't exactly give me correct... What's wrong? No, you can't go out there. Can't go out, it's too cold today. It's raining. Yeah, he didn't actually give me an exact measurement, like he didn't say how big exactly, but hopefully I'll get more information from my next appointment, and see what size is. What else? Yeah, I'm out of breath. Yeah, so, but otherwise baby's looking good, he's looking healthy, and not too big, thankfully. So, yeah, as I said with Curtis, I was induced, and for what I remember, I think I've already talked about my labour with Curtis, so you can re-watch that, but it was really vague. I really didn't go into the cholestasis thing, and I really didn't say much about what happened and all that. But yeah, I was induced. I was having normal contractions. You know, they weren't too regular, but they were regular enough. I was induced. My partner got sent home, and I was given pepidine, which I hope to try to avoid this time around, because it just made me really nauseous, felt sick and disorientated, like, you know, just was yeah, didn't really like it that much. They also gave me a sleeping tablet, which I threw up. And that just made me paranoid. Like, I hated having that sleeping tablet. Like, I don't know, but after I had it, I couldn't fall asleep. I just kept thinking, this baby wants to come out, and they're giving me. I just didn't understand why they were giving me sleeping tablets, and yeah, it didn't do any good. So definitely won't be having that this time around if they ask me to have it. And then, like, although they say, like, yeah, the contractions did go from sort of minimal to worse after I was induced, but because I was already having contractions, it wasn't so bad. I think if I wasn't having any contractions and then I got induced, I would have felt a real difference, but it wasn't too bad, so I was able to not have an epidural. So it's not true. I don't know, I've heard ladies say that if you have if you get induced, you must have an epidural, but that's complete crap. It's all about yourself and how, you know, what you can take and all that. So I did want an epidural, but I'd already passed. I was already a few centimeters, like, you know, they said I really didn't need it because I'd already gone through the hard sort of stage. They'd given me the gas, and at first I didn't agree with it, like it didn't really do anything. But then once I was properly shown how to use it, yeah, that basically made it a lot easier. So you're making funny noises behind me. You're doing a smelly. I don't think these. Yeah, so I was able to, yeah, once I had the gas, it was a lot easier to deal with the contractions. So yeah, I'm happy I didn't have an epidural, and I hope not to have it again with this one. But I'm not too fussed. Like, you know, if I'm going to find that it's better, then I'll have it. And the same goes with having a cesarean. I don't necessarily want to have a cesarean, but if it's going to, you know, help, if that's what I have to do, then, you know, anything for, you know, just want my baby to be born safely, and whatever's going to be best for the baby, that's what I want. So yeah, my intentions are, hopefully I go natural, but if I don't, then obviously, you know, if it's past the 40 weeks, I think they are planning to induce me. So I'm going to try to avoid the peptidine, which I don't know if I can. But I want to try because I didn't like that feeling disorientated and tired. Definitely not having a sleeping tablet, and definitely going to use that gas mask again. So yeah, that's my intentions. But we'll see, you know, obviously every birth and every person and everything is always different. So yeah. Anyways, I'm blubbering on, blah 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 blah. Back to the baby and stuff. I think everything. I think I'm ready to have this baby. Yeah, pretty much ready. I've been off work for a couple of weeks now. I would have officially started my maternity leave yesterday. But I've been off for 4 weeks or something like that, and I've enjoyed spending time with this little man because I missed him when I was at work. But I think it's been there you go. You could have done that. But in some ways it's been a bit bad because he's become more clingy to me than ever before. Like, he just does not give me a break. So I don't know if it's been a good thing or a bad thing, because yeah, I just can't, like, you know, he doesn't want to spend time with anyone else except for me. So yeah, that's been a bit hard on me. I've been a bit tired, even though I've been home. I feel like I haven't actually had a rest. So yeah, not that I mind him being clingy. In a way, it's kind of nice, and you feel like, you know, oh, he wants to spend time with me. But at the same time, yeah, I would like to just have, I don't know, half an hour to watch some Neighbours, which is an Aussie TV soap that I like. Yeah, I've just been, like I said, more tired lately, and other than that, nothing really much has changed. Have another appointment on Monday, and after Monday they'll become regular, like once a week. Yeah, there you go. for the day. It's stars. Can you put them in? Let's see. Yeah, so I'll have appointments. I'll have appointments every week after this Monday. So, which I have been anyways, because I've had like ultrasounds and things anyway. So pretty much, yeah, pretty much been going there to the hospital every week, which is okay thing. It's only 10 minutes away from my place, so it's not too bad. I'm carless at the moment, which really sucks. I don't know how I went on maternity leave with Curtis without a car and my license last time, so yeah, glad that I did actually go for my license and that I have a car. But at the moment, Dave's, my partner's, car's broken down, so I've had no car and I feel stuck in the house, which I hate. So, and even today the sun is shining at the moment, but it's been absolutely, yeah, it's been kind of raining today, so I can't even go for a walk. It kind of sucks. But hopefully he'll get his car fixed by the end of this week. And yeah, anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say, I think. Hopefully it's actually been filming and that you've been able to actually see my face, because otherwise this was a complete waste of time. I'll show the belly, which you probably can already see is huge. So yeah, and another thing I got from the appointment, my ultrasound yesterday, is that he's in position, and he's still in position. I told you that last time he was in position, but he's still in position, which is good. So hopefully he's, stays like that. Anyways, that's it. See you. Bye.